lot of haterade in the comments. A lot of haterade.
That's why the show is called Fouls and Trolls.
Fouls and Trolls.
Welcome to episode 1 of Fouls and Trolls. This is Mark.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
So I figure for our first post, maybe we can pull up one where I gave running feedback. I think that'd be a good post since you're the fitness guy.
I think that'd be a great start.
Let's go to Qatar. Pull it up.
Cool.
Now, I was trying to give the gentleman feedback on having a more athletic looking run with better form. You can relate to that.
Yep. You're trying to give him some advice on looking confident in his gait pattern.
In his gait pattern?
Yeah, in his gait.
That's what I was trying to hit on.
Why does the way he runs even matter?
We're athletes as officials, so would you respect a ref if he was running uncoordinated or not aerodynamically sound?
I think you were just trying to show him how to evolve and look more confident with the way he presents himself, as an official.
One of the big things is our appearance, and people make judgments very quickly on your appearance, so we want to have a very professional looking appearance.
No wonder why we're so short on referees in America. This guy's in charge.
I am the root of the problem. I am contributing to the national referee shortage by trying to help them improve. So, go figure.
Oh man. Now, if you're coming on the comments and saying, what you think the problem is, what are you doing if you're taking time out of your day to, comment? How do you think we can fix the ref shortage?
Yeah, what are your action steps? What would you like to contribute to this discussion? Or you just want to break us down even further?
Bro looks like David Blatt.
I've gotten David Blatt a lot before. I've also gotten Derek Jeter, Vin Diesel, Vladimir Putin, the guy from Law and Order, and James Bond, one of the James Bonds.
James Bond. I thought it was hysterical that you wanted to, show him his run, how he should evolve from it so effectively that you dropped the clipboard and mimicked, what you were seeing through your perspective in his run. I just thought it was
Listen, in addition to the written feedback, we also want to provide visuals so that official can see what they're doing as well as be told. Boss doesn't understand.
This ain't it, bro.
This ain't it, bro.
Evan wrote, "It has never been that deep. Let bro live."
Everyone from the outside always views that the training that referees do, it's not that serious, it's not that deep, but those are the same people that want to shout out onto the court, "You're losing control of the game," or "blow the whistle," or "these refs suck." Well, this is what we're doing in order to improve. Train.
User 282263853040.
That's a long name.
I could give 2 Fs how a ref runs. Just make the calls and you good.
Thank you for sharing that with us. We appreciate your opinion.
Kai, this is lame.
This is lame. Sorry you don't like it, Kai.
I just don't understand, if you think it's lame, why are you taking the time out to negatively comment, on some content where I feel like you're trying to educate people on getting better at whatever it is that, they're doing.
There was a lot more things Kai could have done with their day to maybe be more productive, is what Mark's saying.
I gotta read this one. User FBG Dave6.
What's up, Dave?
Didn't like the comment of saying your run needs to be more athletic. So he took the time out to say, "I want you to have a more athletic hairline, you dweeb."
I remember that one. That was a good one. Nice work. Excellent comment. I got a real kick out of that, and I understand why you would feel that way.
You responded with, "Have a tremendous night, Dave."
See, listen, you can't let comments get you upset. You always have to lead with kindness, and I will not compromise my kindness for anyone.
Oh, that was a good one.
Reno 911 basketball edition. Not bad.
Some of these comments, they're clever.
Buddy is an
Sarcastic guy. I don't know if you're being sarcastic.
Yeah, I don't know how to take that.
Buddy's an Anyways, F refs.
Oh, okay. I guess he's not very fond of basketball officials. Maybe he's had some bad experiences in his sports career. I don't know.
Maybe he was being sarcastic.
Maybe he didn't even mean it at all.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he's living up to his name.
AJ Volpert.
What's up, AJ?
Yo, Paul.
Hey.
You should try being less of a DICK head.
I'm sorry you feel that way, man. I would implore you to take time out of your day to just have a conversation with me. You might change your opinion of me.
It's not cool.
Get to know me.
That's not cool, AJ.
Making judgments, AJ. Not kind.
Not cool.
Oh, I see a good one.
Which one?
Luke. Read what Luke said.
Luke Ralston. This ref is such a
Daggers.
You replied with, be nice, Luke.
Well, I figured he needed a reminder. Back to being kind. Some people forget. You got to be consistently kind to everybody, not just the people that are kind to you.
Damn, these people are just going
There's
at you.
levels of this kindness.
These people are going at you.
Oh, check him out. Was honest criticism, but didn't have to put brother on blast like that. I like how he said brother on blast. He is my brother. He's my ref brother.
Pull him aside and teach him. You ain't got to bash him and pull a lesson out of it.
NPC run.
Yeah, that's good. Howard Moon. Hey, someone tell him it ain't that serious.
It's not that serious to you because you're not fond of basketball officials and you're not interested in the training that they do. But it is serious to thousands and thousands who want to make the game of basketball better.
I think it's the same as a coach. I think you relate a lot more well with your coach or whoever's mentoring you when you know that they practice what they're preaching, whether it's basketball or it's football. So I think from an official standpoint, I think when you see an official who runs well, maybe he's a little bit more fitter, I think just naturally there's more respect there off the bat. You know, it is important for physical presence.
We call that believability and credibility.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Still got a buffalo butt. Is he talking about my butt?
Ethan Blau. What an asshat. You could have explained this so much better, but you decided to embarrass him. Humble yourself, dude.
But I thought it was important to provide that visual. I'll tell you a funny story about this. The very next day at this camp in Qatar, we wound up playing a pickup game. Mm-hmm. I play pickup games, very slow, casual. I'm just looking for some open jump shots. So to start the game, I hit my first 2 shots. Next thing you know, my man checks in the game. Guess who he's guarding?
Yeah.
He's guarding me. He's face guarding me, not letting me get the ball, chucking me on cuts, hand contested every shot, boxing out. And I don't want to get injured.
Yeah.
I only play basketball against middle school kids.
Man.
You know, I don't want to play any defense. I don't want any physical contact. I want to be able to take a couple dribbles and pull up, and that's it.
No defense.
This guy was coming at me. I shot 2 for 7, and I think it might have been a little bit of the energy from this video that maybe he was channeling.
He was locking
But
you
he
up.
locked me up.
He was locking you up.
You know the dude that you play pickup with who's doing all the intangible work, and the guy you want on your team and you don't want guarding you?
Yeah.
That was him.
That was it.
Now, this was a video that really fired people up when I was trying to give feedback on how to properly signal a travel.
Yeah.
People are so flabbergasted and dumbfounded that referees practice little things like this.
Yeah.
So a lot of the comments were very negative comments about the coaching. So let me know what you think.
Being negative about your attention to detail.
Right.
Yeah.
The same guys who want a better called game.
Yeah.
Can't have it.
And I will say, I see calls sometimes, and sometimes because they look so different from how an official does them from one another, that sometimes I don't know what they're signaling until they say it.
Okay.
Or if I just see someone shooting free throws, I'm like, someone got fouled, or or someone traveled, the ball's turned over. JCAV. This guy's the Joshua Fabia of ref coaches.
That Joshua must be some character.
User 7169688388506. Oof, thank God the travel signal's fixed. Everyone was wondering if it was a travel because the motion wasn't tight.
I can see why you feel that way. Thank you for sharing your feedback. That was a good one.
I like your response. Everyone is also wondering when you're going to develop a better attitude.
There was a lot of people wondering that too, so I figured that we would bring that to their attention.
Who are you, user 7169688388506?
Did I say that?
No.
I find a correlation between usernames that have 7 billion numbers in it and negative comments.
Yeah.
Usually people with their government name, it's greatly reduced the amount of negative input they're going to give.
They're professional trollers.
Trollers. That's why the show is called Fouls and Trolls.
1,000 trolls. See, I like this. LFA official. The same people making fun of how serious they take refereeing are the same people who complain about bad calls. So which is it? I like that.
I believe we were echoing that similar sentiment earlier.
Yes.
So that guy sounds like a great ref, and I'd love to work a game with him. Wait, is this real? There's no way this is real.
BC Crew, there's no way this is real.
People are shocked to see refs trying outside of the game. Oh, Fred's got some heat. Fred.
No wonder all refs are awful.
All of them.
I have never in my entire life judged or thought about a ref's traveling call.
Not one time.
Could it be possible that you have a very poor attitude, Fred?
I think there's a high chance of that happening. See, a lot of these commenters don't think I'm going to come back with what I'd like to call respectful force. It's almost like you give them a little, it's like you're coming in for a hug, but you put them in a neck lock while you're giving them a hug.
You're giving them a respectful hug.
Yeah, it's a little nudge.
And they expect you to come back at them.
No, I'm not bringing no venom.
And yeah, they expect you to be venomous.
I don't have venom.
Yeah.
I'm like a snake with no venom in it.
They're just hugging them.
Just hugging them. Emotional hugs. Incidental contact is still a foul. You're confused by the word contact and you're associating contact with a foul. There's two types of contact, illegal or incidental. So we have to decide as refs which is which. I think you're thinking of accidental contact. Accidental isn't a term we use with officiating. Maybe you were confusing it with that, but thank you for watching. A little education in there.
There you go. Colt Beret.
Hey Colt, thanks for coming by.
Maybe this is why refs and umpires, have become so atrocious.
God, they used to be good, but they've fallen off a cliff.
No one cares about this. They just want the right call.
What did I say?
Hey Colt, maybe your attitude is atrocious, so that's why you find many things atrocious.
It's interesting when you start saying, I don't like this is horrible, this is terrible. I bet you have a full list of things that you find horrible. It's not just this one thing. Life, whatever you see, you get. If you think it's atrocious, it's atrocious.
A lot of haterade in the comments. A lot of haterade.
And we're here to pump it back with love.
Yes.
Welcome back. This guy said, welcome back, bud. Your content.
This guy's user handle is just 2 dancing emojis.
He's got good moves.
This is why all refs suck now.
We're out of our heyday. We used to have it. We had a good run.
You just hugged him right back and said, be nice to yourself.
That's the thing. If you're not nice to others, the chances are you're not nice to yourself.
And he doubled down. This is exactly why refs suck.
There are coaches for refs?
Dino Chicken Nuggets. They're coaches. They're coaches for refs.
Well, there's coaches for everything. If you want to improve in something, you have to be taught or be trained by it. So everyone is a coach. Everyone is a teacher. If you have a little brother, if you have a little sister, if you have little cousins, you're a coach.
User handle, Celtics report. If the travel is the right call, then who cares?
Well, I would argue that if I called it like this,
Yeah.
you would not respect the next call I did.
I concur.
Okay.
I definitely agree. I agree with that.
What would you improve with this?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, how would I have a better travel signal?
Oh, well, how you're demonstrating in the video. You gotta keep it tight.
I'm just going to reshare my info. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I reshare your fitness info.
There you go. Steven Pizzuto. Problem. We can't get enough youth refs. Solution. Your traveling motion is sloppy.
Come on, Steven. Come with some positivity, huh?
I like what you said back. Feel free to do your part instead of trying to create division. What are you doing?
What are you doing
to help the community?
You're either making it worse or you're making it better.
Yes.
And if you're not doing anything, you're making it worse.
Just standing in the stands, heckling.
And you're doing too much, sir.
Yeah, just heckling.
Reel it in.
Reel it in. Everyone gets so soaked up in their bias. It's like when you're watching a basketball game, whether it's college or it's NBA, the team that you like gets fouled. You're ranting and raving and you're furious. But when it's the other way, you know, you're quiet and, you know, just sitting back. So I think the entire game, it goes both ways. And my opinion is, like, just move on to the next play, because it's going to be both ways. You're going to, you know, there's going to be a call that you disagree with, but I just think that it's so, especially for a team that you want to win or a player that you like, it's so emotional that no matter what, you're going to disagree when, you know, it's against, you know, the team or the player that you're rooting for. It's a little just counterproductive to just sit there and argue and complain. and just move on to the next play. There's going to be 200 more calls for the team that you're watching or the player that you like.
Next play mentality works for players, coaches, fans, and officials too.
It's crazy. It's every play. Bro critiquing what a signal looks like. No one cares. Just get the calls right.
Now, but if you say no one cares, why would you spend time out of your day to watch the video and then hop in the comments and say you don't care?
That's what I'm saying. I think you care.
I think you care. And we appreciate that you care.
Jay Lit. It's not that deep.
To you. But maybe that's why people think you're shallow in real life. People always say that to you. You're so generic.
Yeah.
Tigger says, who the f cares? Apparently not you, Tigger, but have a great rest of your day.
Jackson, who cares? Make the right call. Forget tightening the wrist up. Dr. Kinzo, people always complaining about bad refs, but get mad when they find out refs need teaching and coaching.
D has some kind words for me.
Who?
This gentleman has some kind words for
.com?
me. Yeah.
.com 176?
Yeah, what do you say?
This dude is so corny.
I remember I used the word corny a lot in my 20s,
Yeah.
you know, maybe in my 30s too, but I hit a point of maturity where that word just, I was very not interested in using that word anymore. I don't use it. I don't call people corny.
Like, what does it mean?
It means,
I feel like it means that you care.
You care.
Yeah. Stinky. I think this comment stinks.
You stink, my friend.
Bro's complaining is travel call-outs are choppy.
Bro doesn't complain, so reframe your words.
Only thing that matters is getting the right call. Laughing my ass off.
That is number one, is getting the call correct. Yes, but there are other things that matter and contribute to us getting the call correct.
His grammar stinks.
I think it stinks, Stinky. Come on, Stinky. The ref in the back looks disgusted.
Ian, mad extra.
Mad extra. In order to succeed, you got to do the extra. You got to put in the work.
Thank you for listening to the Crown Refs Podcast. Serve the game.